Hey there, explorers! Welcome back to StoryPix Adventures, the channel where wild science meets mind-blowing animal discoveries from around the globe. Today's episode is one of our most fascinating yet. Have you ever wondered, do animals think? Do they feel emotions like joy, fear, love, or even sadness? Can a chimpanzee be self-aware? Can an octopus plan ahead? And what does your dog really dream about when it's twitching in its sleep? From elephants in Kenya to dolphins in the Pacific ravens in Germany to prairie dogs in Arizona. We're diving deep into the questions scientists around the world are racing to answer. Do animals have consciousness? Stick around as we reveal the latest cutting-edge research, real-world examples, and eye-opening stories that might just change the way you see the animal kingdom and yourself. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and tap the bell so you never miss a wild adventure. Comment below and tell us which animal you think might be the smartest or most mysterious. And check out all the awesome animal videos linked in the description below, including our episodes on the smartest animals, ranked sloths' secret lives, and how animals warn us about earthquakes. All right, explorers, let's dive in and uncover the mystery of animal consciousness. Number 1. What is animal consciousness? What does it mean to be conscious? Is it the ability to feel emotions, make decisions, or recognize oneself in a mirror? For a long time, scientists believed that consciousness was unique to humans. But as research expands around the globe, from the rainforests of the Congo to the coral reefs of Australia, scientists are uncovering fascinating evidence that many animals may share aspects of what we call consciousness. This episode will take you through the latest discoveries, real-life behaviors, and science-backed theories about the mysterious inner worlds of animals. Number 2. The gentle giants, elephants, and empathy. We begin on the vast plains of Amboseli National Park in Kenya, where African elephants display behaviors that have stunned researchers. These elephants have been observed mourning their dead, returning to the bones of fallen companions year after year. Some have gently touched these remains with their trunks, as if paying their respects. In northern Thailand, elephants in sanctuaries show clear signs of empathy. When one is distressed, others approach to touch, vocalize, or stay nearby in silence. Scientists from the University of Sussex have found that elephants can distinguish human languages and emotions based on tone alone, an ability previously believed to be unique to humans and dogs. These behaviors, mourning, empathy, cooperation, are considered high indicators of social consciousness. Could elephants actually be aware of the emotional states of others? Many scientists now believe the answer is yes. Number 3. Dolphins' minds beneath the waves. Next, we dive into the waters of the Bahamas, where Atlantic bottlenose dolphins showcase some of the most remarkable intelligence in the animal kingdom. At the Dolphin Research Center in Florida, dolphins have passed the mirror test, meaning they can recognize themselves, a rare sign of self-awareness. Dolphins also use unique signature whistles that function like names. A 2013 study out of the University of St. Andrews in Scotland found that when a dolphin hears its own whistle played back, it responds, but not when hearing others. This suggests not only memory and recognition, but a strong sense of individual identity. In Shark Bay, Australia, female dolphins pass down knowledge through generations, such as using sea sponges to protect their snouts while hunting along the seafloor. This kind of tool use and cultural transmission is a major marker of intelligence and learning. Number 4. The primate puzzle, rethinking the great ape mind. In the lush forests of the Republic of Congo, chimpanzees in the Gualugo Triangle show something incredible: complex tool use that involves planning and learning. They fashion sticks to poke into termite mounds and even modify the tips to be more effective. At Tai National Park in Ivory Coast, chimpanzees reconcile after fights, appear to comfort the distressed, and understand social hierarchies deeply. In captivity, orangutans have demonstrated advanced problem-solving, future planning, and even deception, such as hiding food or tricking researchers. These are all behaviors that suggest theory of mind, the understanding that others have thoughts and intentions too. Together, these primate behaviors, from grief to foresight, push us to reconsider the boundary between instinct and thought. Number 5. Mirror, mirror. Self-awareness across species. Can animals recognize themselves? The mirror test, developed by psychologist Gordon Gallup Jr., has been used to determine self-recognition, a key indicator of consciousness. In a surprising twist, animals from very different branches of the evolutionary tree have passed this test. Chimpanzees and bonobos in the Congo rainforest, dolphins in the Gulf of Mexico, magpies in Europe, and even manta rays in Indonesia's Raja Ampat have demonstrated signs of self-awareness. When marked with an odorless dye or paint, these animals use mirrors to investigate and touch the mark, suggesting they know the reflection is them. Number 6. Tool use and problem solving, the brains behind the beak. Crows from New Caledonia are making headlines, not just for their eerie intelligence, but for their creativity. These birds fashion hooks from twigs' bend wires to fish out food and even plan for future needs. Hallmarks of advanced cognition. In Vienna, lab experiments with Dolphins cockatoos revealed that they can unlock complex puzzles and even save tools for future use. Meanwhile, octopuses in Australia have been filmed collecting coconut shells to use as shelters, stashing them, carrying them, and assembling them later when needed. That's strategic thinking. Number 7. Rats and regret. A glimpse into rodent reflection. In a groundbreaking experiment at the University of Minnesota, rats demonstrated something unexpected: regret. In a maze designed like a food court, rats made choices based on waiting times. If they passed up a good opportunity and found a worse one later, their brain activity showed similar patterns to human regret. Their behavior changed on subsequent runs. They adjusted their choices. This kind of mental processing suggests not only memory and evaluation, but possibly the foundations of conscious decision-making. Number 8. The octopus enigma, aliens of the ocean. With 9 brains, 3 hearts, and the ability to camouflage in milliseconds, octopuses may be the closest thing we have to an alien mind. In laboratories from Sydney, Australia to Naples, Italy, octopuses display puzzling behavior, solving mazes, opening jars, and even escaping from enclosures by remembering their routes. But more than that, they seem to play. Some bounce objects like toys, others squirt jets of water at researchers they don't like. Their brains are decentralized, with each arm capable of independent learning and problem solving. Are they sentient in a way that's simply unfamiliar to us? Number 9. The science of empathy. Animals who feel for others. Back in the forests of Central Africa, bonobos have been recorded comforting others who are hurt or distressed. In a study from the Lola Ya Bonobo Sanctuary in the Democratic Republic of Congo, individuals showed emotional contagion, reacting to others' fear or sadness. Meanwhile, laboratory rats have shown empathy too. When given the choice between chocolate and freeing a trapped companion, many choose to help their friend, sharing the chocolate afterward. Empathy, once thought to be uniquely human, might just be widespread in the animal kingdom. Number 10. Pain, pleasure, and the ethics of animal consciousness. If animals are conscious, they likely experience not just emotions, but also pain and pleasure. Studies at the University of Cambridge confirm that animals from dogs to pigs to birds exhibit physiological responses to pain, changes in heart rate, brain activity, and behavior. In Denmark, researchers found that pigs vocalize differently when anticipating treats versus experiencing stress. In Canada, dairy cows showed signs of emotional suffering when separated from their calves. pacing, vocalizing, and refusing food. If animals suffer and feel joy, what does this mean for how we treat them? Consciousness raises big ethical questions, ones we are just beginning to confront. Number 11. Dolphins, whales, and the deep mind of the ocean. Off the coasts of New Zealand and Norway, pods of dolphins and orcas demonstrate social bonds that rival human families. They have names for one another, teach hunting techniques, and mourn the dead. In one heartbreaking video from the Pacific Northwest, a killer whale named Tahlequah carried her dead calf for 17 days, across hundreds of miles, refusing to let go. Scientists call it grief. Some call it love. Whales also sleep with half their brain awake, so they can surface to breathe. That's consciousness on another level, fluid, adaptive, and deeply mysterious. Number 12. What does science say today? The Cambridge Declaration on Consciousness, signed in 2012 by leading neuroscientists, stated clearly, animals possess the neurological substrates of consciousness. They feel, they know, they think. From bees that can count to dogs that dream, the evidence is growing. We are not alone in our sentience. And the more we look, the more wonder we uncover. Number 13. Where do we go from here? Understanding animal consciousness isn't just a scientific puzzle. It's a moral journey. It changes how we farm, how we test, how we conserve, and how we relate. From the forests of Gabon to the labs of London, from coral reefs in Palau to city rooftops where birds nest in satellite dishes, we are slowly waking up to a deeper truth. That intelligence takes many forms, that consciousness exists in countless shapes and species, and that we are part of something much bigger and more interconnected than we ever imagined. Wow! So next time you watch a crow solve a puzzle, or see your cat stare into space, or hear whales sing across the ocean, remember, you might be glimpsing a mind at work. Stay curious, keep exploring, and join us again on StoryPix Adventures as we uncover more wonders of the animal world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode. And tell us in the comments, which animal do you think is the smartest or the most conscious? See you next time, explorers!